Hey, what is up, everybody? It's your girl Valkyrie, and I am absolutely thrilled to welcome you to something truly special today. Seriously, I am so hyped for this one. If you're a fan of jaw-dropping stunts, heartwarming moments, and the kind of wild energy that only the internet's biggest creators can bring, you are in the right place. Welcome to MemBeast, the channel that's all about the wildest, most unbelievable Mr. Beast moments ever. Here, we celebrate the craziest challenges, the most epic giveaways, and the unforgettable reactions that have made Mr. Beast a legend online. Whether you've been following Mr. Beast since his very first viral video, or you're just discovering the magic, you're about to experience a roller coaster of emotions and excitement. We're diving deep into the moments that broke the internet, the challenges that pushed people to their limits, and the generosity that's inspired millions around the world. We're talking about challenges that'll make your jaw drop, philanthropy that'll warm your heart, and entertainment that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. From massive cash prizes to life-changing acts of kindness, every moment is bigger, bolder, and more inspiring than the last. Imagine being part of a community where every episode is packed with surprises, laughter, and those "no way, did that just happen" moments. That's what MemBeast is all about, bringing you closer to the action, the drama, and the fun. Get ready to dive into a world of pure awesomeness because Mr. Beast never disappoints. Every video is a new adventure, and you never know what's coming next. 1 minute it's a wild obstacle course, the next it's a heartwarming surprise for someone in need. Trust me, you guys do not want to miss this. The energy, the suspense, the epic wins, and the unforgettable fails. It's all here, and it's all for you. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and settle in, because we're about to count down the top 10 most insane, most talked about Mr. Beast moments ever captured on camera. Make sure you stay tuned until the very end, because these top 10 moments are going to blow your mind. You'll be talking about them with your friends, sharing your favorites, and maybe even getting inspired to take on a challenge of your own. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the epic content coming your way. This is just the beginning, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of the action. Let's get started. Okay, let's kick things off with a bang. Imagine the energy in the air, the roar of the crowd, and the anticipation as something truly epic is about to unfold. This isn't just another game show. This is a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle that's about to blur the lines between fiction and reality. Remember Squid Game? The show that had everyone freaking out? It was the series that took the world by storm, sparking conversations everywhere, from classrooms to coffee shops. People couldn't stop talking about the wild games, the intense competition, and the jaw-dropping twists. It was more than just a show. It became a global phenomenon, inspiring memes, costumes, and endless debates about what you would do if you were a contestant. Well, Mr. Beast brought it to life, and I'm not talking about some low-budget imitation. He went all out, recreating every detail with jaw-dropping accuracy. The sets were massive, the props were spot on, and the production value was through the roof. This was a full-scale recreation, with every element designed to make you feel like you'd stepped right into the world of Squid Game. This was the real deal, with a massive arena, hundreds of contestants, and a whopping $456,000 prize. Just picture it, a sea of green tracksuits, each person hoping to outlast the rest and claim the life-changing cash. The scale was absolutely mind-blowing, and the stakes were as high as they get. For many, this was a dream come true, a chance to compete in a real-life version of the most talked-about show on the planet. They played through all the iconic games, from red light, green light, to the nerve-wracking glass bridge. Every challenge was recreated with incredible attention to detail, making the experience as authentic and as intense as possible. Contestants had to rely on their wits, their reflexes, and sometimes just pure luck to survive each round. The games were just as unpredictable and thrilling as in the original series, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife, and the stakes were higher than ever. Every decision mattered, every second counted, and you could see the pressure etched on every contestant's face. The atmosphere was electric, with emotions running high and the fear of elimination looming over everyone. It was a true test of nerves, determination, and courage. It was mind-blowing to see how Mr. Beast recreated the show's intensity and drama in a real-life setting. The lighting, the music, the suspense, it all came together to create an experience that was just as gripping as the original. Every moment felt larger than life, and you couldn't help but get swept up in the excitement, whether you were a contestant or just watching from home. Talk about taking things to the next level. This was more than just a game. It was a cultural event, a jaw-dropping spectacle, and a testament to what's possible when creativity, ambition, and a little bit of craziness come together. Mr. Beast didn't just recreate Squid Game. He made history and gave us all a glimpse of what real-life entertainment can be when you dream big. Mr. Beast loves pushing people to their limits, and this challenge was no exception. Imagine this, a giant circle, shrinking over time, and the last person remaining wins $500,000. Contestants had to endure all sorts of crazy challenges, from standing on platforms that disappeared to dodging obstacles that came out of nowhere. It was a true test of endurance, strategy, and sheer willpower. People were literally clinging onto the edge for dear life. The best part? Mr. Beast and his crew were right there with them, hyping them up and making sure everyone was safe. It was hilarious and intense all at the same time. Okay, this one is just insane. Mr. Beast actually bought an entire island, like a real-life pirate's paradise, and then just gave it away. He flew a bunch of contestants out to this tropical paradise and had them compete in a series of challenges. The catch? The winner got to keep the island. Can you imagine winning your own private island? It's the stuff of dreams. The challenges were a mix of physical feats, mental puzzles, and even some luck-based games. In the end, one lucky winner walked away with the ultimate prize, and Mr. Beast proved once again that he's the king of giving back. Mr. Beast and his crew are no strangers to extreme challenges, but this one took things to a whole new level. This time, they decided to push their limits by venturing into one of the harshest environments on Earth, a real-life desert. With nothing but the bare essentials, they set out to test their survival skills, determination, and teamwork in a place where the odds are stacked against you from the very start. They dropped themselves in the middle of a scorching desert with minimal supplies and had to survive for a full 24 hours. The sun was blazing overhead, and the only shade for miles was what they could create themselves. Every step was a reminder of how unforgiving the desert can be, and every decision could mean the difference between comfort and discomfort, or even safety and danger. The heat was relentless, the thirst was real, and the challenges they faced were no walk in the park. With temperatures soaring well above 100 degrees, the crew quickly realized that even the simplest tasks became monumental efforts. Sweat poured down their faces as they tried to conserve energy, and the constant glare of the sun made it nearly impossible to find relief. Every hour felt like a marathon, and the desert seemed determined to test their limits at every turn. They had to find ways to stay hydrated, which meant rationing every drop of water and searching for any possible sources of moisture. The crew learned quickly that dehydration could set in fast, so they worked together to make sure everyone got enough to drink. They even tried creative methods to keep cool, like wrapping wet cloths around their necks and digging shallow pits to escape the direct sun. Building shelter from the sun was another major challenge. With no trees or natural cover, they had to get creative, using tarps, tents, and even their own backpacks to create makeshift shade. Every bit of protection from the sun made a huge difference, and the crew worked together to make their camp as comfortable as possible in the harsh environment, and even deal with some unexpected desert critters. From scorpions hiding under rocks to snakes slithering through the sand, the desert was full of surprises. The crew had to stay alert at all times, checking their gear and sleeping areas to avoid any unwanted encounters. Every new animal sighting was both a thrill and a reminder of how wild and unpredictable the desert can be. It was a true testament to their resilience and teamwork. Every obstacle they faced brought them closer together, and they learned to rely on each other's strengths to get through the toughest moments. Whether it was sharing supplies, offering encouragement, or just keeping spirits high, the crew proved that even in the harshest conditions, teamwork makes all the difference. And you know Mr. Beast, he made sure to throw in some fun twists and turns along the way to keep things interesting. From surprise challenges to hilarious pranks, there was never a dull moment. Even in the face of adversity, the crew found ways to have fun and make unforgettable memories. This 24-hour desert adventure was more than just a survival challenge. It was an epic journey of friendship, laughter, and pushing the limits of what's possible. Mr. Beast is known for his incredible generosity, and this act of kindness was off the charts. He donated a massive $1 million worth of food to communities in need, and the impact was truly heartwarming. They partnered with local food banks and organizations to distribute the food to families and individuals struggling with hunger. Seeing the smiles on people's faces and the gratitude in their eyes was a powerful reminder of the difference even a small act of kindness can make. Mr. Beast and his team didn't just write a check. They were on the ground, helping to pack boxes, unload trucks, and make sure the food got into the right hands. This challenge was not for the faint of heart. Mr. Beast decided to test his limits by spending 50 hours buried alive in a coffin underground. Yeah, you heard that right. The coffin was equipped with basic necessities like food, water, and a camera to document the experience, but it was still an incredibly claustrophobic and mentally challenging feat. Mr. Beast's determination and positive attitude were truly inspiring as he pushed through the darkness, the isolation, and the sheer discomfort of being buried alive. It was a reminder that our minds are capable of incredible things when we set our minds to it. So get this, Mr. Beast actually brought everyone's childhood dreams to life by creating a real-life replica of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I mean, it was a whimsical wonderland, seriously, filled with chocolate rivers, candy forests, and just all sorts of amazing creations you could imagine. He even took it a step further and hid golden tickets in chocolate bars all over the world. And wow, the lucky finders got to experience the factory firsthand. The attention to detail was incredible, and the challenges were this perfect blend of fun and competition. Honestly, it was like stepping right into a movie. And Mr. Beast's creativity and dedication to bringing joy to his audience were truly remarkable. This is one of those classic Mr. Beast moments that, honestly, just leaves you speechless. He walked into a store, and I'm not talking about your average convenience store, and announced that he was buying everything. The look on the store owners' faces was absolutely priceless, a mix of shock, disbelief, and pure excitement. From electronics to clothing, furniture to toys, Mr. Beast cleared out the entire store, and the best part? He gave it all away to random people. It was a shopping spree for the ages, and it really showed just how much Mr. Beast loves to spread the wealth and make people's day. Mr. Beast and his crew are always up for a good adrenaline rush, and this challenge was definitely no exception. They decided to tackle the world's most dangerous escape room, a place filled with mind-bending puzzles, heart-stopping traps, and wow, a whole lot of suspense. The clock was ticking, the pressure was on, and they had to work together to solve the clues and make it out alive. There were moments of panic, bursts of laughter, and some seriously impressive problem-solving skills on display. It was a reminder that sometimes, the scariest challenges can also be the most fun. Mr. Beast is known for his incredible generosity, but this video honestly took it to a whole new level. He gave away a staggering $1 million to complete strangers in a single video. The recipients were nominated by viewers, and their stories were both heartwarming and heartbreaking. There were struggling families, aspiring entrepreneurs, people who had fallen on hard times, and each one of them received a life-changing sum of money. The emotional reactions, the tears of joy, the expressions of disbelief, it was a beautiful reminder of the power of giving back and the impact it can have on people's lives. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 wildest, most unbelievable Mr. Beast moments ever. From real-life Squid Games to buying everything in a store, Mr. Beast never fails to entertain, inspire, and leave us in awe. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the MemBeast madness. Until next time, stay awesome.